my name is Denise Lessner-Devlin, and today I'm here in the OKL.
I'm Noah Greer. My pronouns are he, him, his. I'm class of 2022, and my major is biomedical science.
And so what co-op are we talking about today?
We're talking about my first co-op as a quality control specialist at Chroma Technology.
Okay, so first of all, what the heck is Chroma Technology?
It's a very small little profit-sharing corporation in Bellows Falls, Vermont. They make microscope filters for research institutions for like around the globe. It's very bizarre.
And so what did you do there as a quality
control? Yeah, QC specialist.
What did you do there as a QC specialist?
So I was part of the sort of production chain. After filters were sort of created, in the I forgot what they call it. Cook them? Yeah, they cook them. Okay.
What do you mean they cooked them?
Yeah, so after they cook the plates or the glass filter plates, so we check those using a spectrophotometer.
Keep going.
Okay, which measures the amount of light that comes through at a certain wavelength. So,
keep going. I'm not a science major. Keep going, dude.
Okay.
Keep going.
All right. So after they cook the plate, we check and see if the specifications meet the client's requirements within a certain amount. Usually, it was like plus or minus 2 nanometers. Most of the specifications are accurate. Occasionally, when they weren't, we would send them back to production or flag them, and they would either have to redo it or fix it. That wasn't really our job. Our job was more to catch the outliers.
Was it interesting to you?
It was, especially early on. It was really interesting. I honestly had no idea till probably my classes later on during chemistry and physics what was actually happening. I mean, I had a decent idea because I knew about light, but not to this depth. And I definitely didn't know what a spectrophotometer and how it worked. My mentor there was Cecilia de San Juan. She had been working there since they pretty much opened. She was wonderful, and she was a great teacher. She always took time out of whatever she was doing to explain things to me. It was honestly, I don't know if that experience would have been what it was if it weren't for her.
And so why did you decide to go on this co-op specifically?
So it was on my first year. I don't know what's going on. So I wanted to pick something off the co-op jobs list.
Okay.
And something in the sciences, because lab experience, especially, I later found out not cleaning glassware. Anything not cleaning glassware is like huge. Any lab experience not cleaning glassware. So
wait, were you cleaning glassware?
I was not. So it was a big thing. I didn't even know at the time
how big it was.
But a science co-op on the jobs list that also paid a decent amount, and they did. So
you signed up?
I did, and I didn't regret it. It was really enjoyable. I figured out that I didn't want to be in optics. But I never really thought I wanted to. I sort of just wanted more work experience, and that was helpful at going on my resume and getting me experience in working with people. So it was a good experience in that way. And I don't know. It related to a lot of my classes later on, which I talked with a lot of my professors when they brought things up. I talked about my co-op.
Can you give an example of like how your co-op then like you realize like, oh, I sort of know the end result of this. Can you give an example?
Yes, I mean in our first or second biology class.
And who teaches biology here?
Professor Scott Millen. we were making beer, funny enough. And we used a spectrophotometer. It wasn't as big. Yes. So it was later on when we were analyzing the sample.
Okay.
To see how much yeast, I guess, fermented and whatever. We used a spectrophotometer to see I forgot what we were measuring, but we ended up using that to measure the absorbance of light. And then we went into optics a lot in chemistry.
And who teaches chemistry here?
Professor, or I guess Dean, Vice President David Kamler. He integrated a lot of spectra and, I guess, graph information into molecular identification in organic chemistry. So we were actually looking at different functional groups of organic molecules, and that was really cool because I already knew how to look at them because I had been literally looking at them for months straight. So that was nice to see.
So then would you say that like your co-op just helped? Was it like, because I think it's interesting that you like went on this co-op and you did this thing and you like sort of understood it, and then as you like started to get older and take more difficult science classes, it's just, did it make you like have a new appreciation for your co-op, or?
No, it definitely did. I was in, I think the first time I was introduced, or one of the first times I was introduced to spectra in chemistry was during a test question where they were trying to figure out what type of glass was best for packaging beer, because a certain wavelength of light makes the beer go bad faster. So which colors would filter out the wavelengths of light that made the beer go bad faster. So at this time we hadn't gone over spectra yet. I think it was a brief overview because this was in general chemistry. But I was able to do the question because I did that, the co-op at Chroma as my first co-op. And I didn't take chemistry till my second year.
Do you have anything else about this co-op that you want to share, or that like you wish you had known, or any more advice?
I was in a softball league. It was pretty fun.
Did you win any games?
Yes. Yeah, so I would say probably the best advice is go out and engage with the community. I know if the student lives at the same place I did with Robert McBride, he's really engaged in the community. Do things with him. Go out, meet people. And I think it'll be much better. I should have done that earlier on. But I guess I was learning the ropes.
Yeah. It's your first co-op. It's always hard with your first co-op to really know like what to expect and like what to do.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, thank you so much.
Of course. Thank you.